So, you just landed at Maurice Bishop International Airport in beautiful Grenada and need a taxi? You probably just realized that Uber doesn't work here. That's right, Grenada doesn't have Uber. But don't worry. Instead, locals and visitors alike use RideGo, the fastest growing rideshare app on the island. With just a few taps, you can request a safe, reliable, and affordable ride anywhere in Grenada. Whether you're heading to your hotel, the beach, a restaurant, or exploring the island, RideGo has you covered. No waiting, no guessing, no hassle. Download the RideGo app today and experience transportation the modern way. RideGo, moving Grenada one ride at a time. Welcome to Ride Country.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Yeah. Mic check, mic check, mic check. Yeah, we're good. Woo! What a day, what a day, what a day, what a day. What a day, what a day, what a day, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to Ride Along Life for Tuesday. It is Tuesday, June 23rd. A lot happening, guys. A lot happening. And you guys know on Tuesday, what we talk about, what we discuss is things that pissing you off, things that's upsetting you, things that's on your mind. Things that just stuck in your car, you need to get out. Yes, so that's what Tuesday is all about. Today we have an interesting story. Yeah, we have an interesting story. And I'm told that the DM, which is at 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. is still on. So we'll give it a little time because I want everyone to be a part of this conversation, this broader conversation here on Ride Along Live. So tag, guys. Tag everybody. Just tag everybody.
Thank you, Paula. Because we have a number of young people.
Yeah. So the program is still on, running a little bit late. So we give us a little time to chat a little bit before we start the feature conversation with my guests here on the program. So I asked the question earlier, what's pissing you off? And we look at some of your response. And we ask that, you email, you submit, however you communicate with us, you DM, so that we could talk about it. Because if you keep all of that stuff that's pissing you off inside, it could really hurt you, right? Yeah, it could really hurt you and affect you. So our guest today has a story to tell. As we say on Ride Along Live, everyone has a story to tell. Her story is a bit unique, and she has been on the program a number of times before. It's a lot to put together. I hope we have enough time today to piece all of the pieces together, because it's just a lot that's been happening, right? And as of recently, we heard and seen a published voice note on various media platforms. We're going to talk about that as well. But before we get into the substantive conversation, the conversation involving my next guest, let's talk about what's pissing you off. For me, and again, we're watching as the 6 p.m. program is still going on. It's running a little bit over time. It's going to finish in a little bit. So I know once it finishes, we'll get all the viewers who are tuned into that program so that we could have this conversation here, because it does involve everyone. So while we wait, let me just tell you some of the things, guys, that I absolutely hate. And it's really pissing me off. And I've seen it so many times. When you're doing something, whether it's a business that you decided to start, or it's a project that you're working on, and you of course, you invested a lot of time and energy and all of that stuff into your business in growing it. Isn't it difficult when a family member, right? When a family member, closest family member, I'm talking about family like brother, sister, or very, very close friends. Isn't it great when that family member patronize your business? Like come in and patronize your business or product or service, rather than family members or family members in particular, seeing it as an opportunity to come and ask for a discount, right? And exactly, precisely. So guys, if you're a family member or friend, and you have a friend or family that starts a business that is doing in a particular industry, support them with everything. Give them all the support. Galvanize support. Bring people in to support them. There's nothing as smooth and as sweet as when you have the support of the people closest to you. Sometimes you support people outside, people that not even associated or affiliated, more than you support family members or friends. Okay? Yeah. All right. So everybody come in here, let's chat. Everybody come in here, let's chat. Because there is a lot to chat, to discuss, to talk about. Good evening to you, Dennis. Melissa Mark, how you doing? Jennifer Lewis, how you doing? Yeah, support. Today should be support a family member or friend business. Yes. All right. Everybody in? Jalian, how you doing? Good night to you and everyone. Another thing, guys, before we get on to our guests. So yesterday we had KB on the program, Kennedy Budlal. And Kennedy is always a great conversation. Whenever he's on the program, we speak about so many different things. And yesterday, he was speaking on and doing his own analysis on the rally. So I put out a short clip from an excerpt, which was like a 2 or 3 minutes excerpt from the 2-hour-long interview yesterday. And for some reason, what I saw in some of the comments is that people now are somehow turning it around and making it about me. Now, Kennedy Boudlal's opinion is Kennedy Boudlal's opinion. His analysis is his analysis, has nothing to do with me, right? On many occasions, I've interviewed people before that they may have their opinion on their views, but that doesn't necessarily, I don't necessarily share their views. So the whole conversation about the Kennedy Boudlal interview yesterday and what Kennedy Boudlal said and what he didn't say is his view. Even political figures been calling me up today. And some like what he said. Of course, it may favor some and it didn't favor some. And asking that if you're giving Kennedy Boudlal so much of an opportunity to talk about XYZ, why haven't you given, or why don't you give ample opportunity or the same opportunity for others to come in and speak? And that is what does piss me off, because everyone know very well that here on the Ride Along, we're an open platform, we're an open door platform, and we cater for everyone. We send the same invite out to every political party, to every affiliate. In fact, Ride Along is one of the only platforms that we welcome everyone from every single political party. Everyone have their own platform, but Ride Along is everybody's platform. And we welcome them. So the same invite I'll give to Kennedy Boudlal, and he would come and speak about DPM or speak about NDC or speak about NNP in whatever way that he feels that he analyzed, then we are giving the same opportunity for members of the NNP, members of the GOLP, members of the whichever party again. What's the name party again? Any political party. We're giving you the same opportunity to come in and speak with us. We're happy. Right? Right? Jennifer. Margos, what wasn't nice? All right, so I think it's time now that we get on to the meat of the conversation. Let me explain, guys. My next guest has been on the platform before. You see her, but we're going to get to her in a little bit. My next guest has been on the platform before about 4 times previously. And we spoke about a lot of different things. There was a situation before where it was about kids, and she was trying to get custody for those kids that was taken away from CPA. So it was a fight between the word of the mother and the CPA, right? Where she was saying that the CPA was fighting to take the parents, the kids away. I can't remember if it was a situation where they took the kids away and they was gonna have someone adopt the kids, and she was there willing and able to maintain the children, but she was saying that, they're not giving her the opportunity to do that. So she been on the program talking about it before. I believe there was other instances, but we always have this, it's an open platform, so we always have conversation when dealing with kids to see how we could rectify it. Sometimes we talk to the guests about seeing how we could figure out this thing off air, so we don't have to get on air. We don't have to bring it out like that, because if we could deal with it off air, no sense that we bringing it on air. But oftentimes you get here and we get stuff done. So as of recently, I received a number of calls from my next guest, leading up to today, probably for the last month or so, complaining of a situation that she said that her husband has been dealing with. Husband, boyfriend, common law, I'm not sure, but the person that she's with is dealing with, and it have to do with the area that she lives. She's complaining, she's been complaining that the location and the housing that was provided to her, that she's currently residing, you don't have proper ventilation, She told me that he was getting sick over time, and she needed to move to a better place. I told my guest that, you know, I personally don't have any place that I could say, well, you could stay here, you could live here. So the best thing is if you contact your parliamentarian or you contact, you know, other elected officials or governments or whoever it is, so that they can help you. Or if you come on the platform again, it's about seeking assistance from the viewers. But most of the times, you would really find someone that just have a house, they just waiting and ready for you to move in. So I asked the guests, I said, listen, so what is the condition of the man? Is he able to work? Is he able to maintain the family? What is his condition? Basically, her story is that he's sick and he need assistance. And I'll tell you the truth. She called me a lot. And in many times she called me, I am unable to speak because either I am traveling or I'm on a tour or some things. So oftentimes I don't get to speak to her after I give her the advice. She would call again. And she's very, how should I put it? She don't give up. She would call and she would call and she would call. Sometimes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. You know, and oftentimes I tell the guests, like, listen, I can't talk right now, but, you know, she's very persistent is the word. Persistent is the word. So I say all of that to lead up to a part of the conversation of what is happening now. Now, as of earlier today, I received a link with a voice note with a voice note of an individual with a conversation with a current minister of health. Now, I didn't know at the time because I was very busy today helping out some friends getting around. And so I didn't know until I realized that the same individual was the person on the voice note with the minister. So, one, we have a situation where she's been contacting me in finding housing for her husband. Two, today, she told me that the husband, I believe, passed away. We're gonna touch on that. And three, there was a voice note that was recorded, a personal and private voice note that was recorded with her and the Minister of Health. So we're going to try to put all of this together and make sense of it and see if we could really try to understand what's going on here, right? So let's bring on my next guest. Again, you might know her face because she's been on the platform before. We chat before. We had conversations before. She's a familiar face and probably a familiar voice. And today, she is going by the name Janelle St. Louis. Janelle, do I call it Janelle St. Louis, by the way?
Janelle, yes, sir.
Okay, all right, no problem. So welcome to the ride. Thank you so much for joining us again. Your familiar voice, a familiar face here on the program. Your name changed though, right?
Yeah, because I'm married.
Well, what was your name before?
Aisha Mason.
What was your name before that?
Aisha Mason.
Okay, all right. So you married, so you changed your name from Aisha to Janelle?
Yes, my name is. Actually, I'm comfortable with Aisha, but my birth certificate name right now is Janelle St. Louis because I'm married.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm married now. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So now that we understand that part. Okay, Janelle, I don't know where to start, but let's see if we could start from the beginning. I kind of give a summary. We had a lot of conversation in the past, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and in full disclosure, sometimes you call me in very inappropriate times and where I'm not able to speak, and I blocked you for about twice already, but you always get me. Anyway, you call me from different numbers. I understand that. That's fine. You're very persistent. Nothing wrong with that. What is the story? Let's start from the beginning. What is the story? What is the issue?
Well, Mr. Junior, to be honest, um, before Gibson would have passed, I've reached out to the present government. I'm not coming down on anybody, but right now, I will say it as it is, right? I don't mind people bash me. I don't mind they insult me. But before Gibson had passed, right? I reached out to the present government, stating that the living condition right now is causing respiratory distress and so forth, whereby it have fumes and exhaust coming in from the vehicle is a constant thing and mold build up from years. But I think sometime when I was in the hospital, I was under the breathing machine when I call you was to do a live and but to say you the busy and which I understand that. But I've tried reaching out to them numerous times, but it seems not to take me any, serious. Well, I think week before last week, I reached out to Minister Andy Williams, secretary, and I say, well, look, because I got a medical report before Gibson passed from the doctor stating that a new relocation would be okay, in terms of because we are in a optimal living condition. And by him being here could cause further deterioration and so forth to a better living environment, a condition will be great for him. But
Right.
I
So
try.
because I'm trying to understand it chronologically. So the
Okay.
place where you're staying now, how did you
Yes.
end up there? How did you get
Okay.
there?
Actually, when CPA, well, the video was viral whereby they pluck my son out my hand and they go with him and so forth, and I couldn't stay there because of family and so forth, whereby they called child protection to come and take the kids and so forth, whereby they stripped me naked and fight with me because Gibson was on his way to work, and they came and snatched the baby out of my hand and go with him. So that was before Minister Philip Tellisford was the Minister of Health, he was the Minister of Social Development. And I called him and I explained things to him and I told him, well, I don't really have anywhere to stay. And the Child Protection Authority said that if we get a proper place, we'll get the kids back. Well, he said that they would have organized a place and so forth, which is understandable. But until now, I didn't know that was in this condition I would have come and have to endure until this come and happen to whatever it can.
Right.
So
So you was given a place to stay.
yeah.
Right. So when you was given the place to stay, were you married at the time or you were single at the time?
I didn't married as yet. I was single, but I married 2 months after.
Right. Okay. So you were single. You get a place. Now the place was it was it conducive for two people to stay? Was it more single? Was it for the family? How big was the place? Tell
Well,
us about the living space
well,
arrangement.
it's consistive of me, him, and the kids.
How
They
many
could say
bedrooms were there? How many bedrooms?
two.
2 bedrooms. Okay. All
Yeah.
right. 2 bedrooms. When the place was given to you, what was the condition of the place? Was it
Well,
substandard
when
condition as it was now, as it is now, or it was better?
well, how it is, I understand it was a place that was abandoned for years, and an old lady used to live in it, and she used to complain about the same problem, and she died now.
Right. When you got there, what was the
Mhm.
condition? When you moved in, what was the condition?
Well, I see he paint over and so on, and
Was the condition better? Did it get worse over time? Did it deteriorate?
yeah, it get worse over time.
Okay, so it was good. It was a good living condition. It was a better living condition. It was nice. It was livable. It was okay.
Well, I would say yes.
Right. Okay. So how did it get from better to worse?
Well, actually, Mr. Junior, where we is right under the road, right?
Uh-huh.
So, actually, all the fumes now and smoke from the vehicles coming inside. So there is more build up
Right.
Yeah,
In
that
that
had
area
even
there,
tried to take out, but
give me an idea as to the area. Are there other houses in the close proximity? Where is it?
not really. Not really. Let me show you something.
Uh-huh.
You see how my hand is here now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all this
Uh-huh.
is like a constant thing that has been going on right now. That I have to be constant cleaning. Sometime on my nose, the walls in my chest just burning me, and so forth. Um, as I tell you, I was on breathing machine in the hospital for because I had respiratory tract infection in my lungs and
Right.
some little things in my chest. Yeah.
So you're saying that the place now has a lot of dust and you have to clean.
You see, yeah, fumes. The black
Fumes.
spot is fumes from the vehicles that passing up and down is fumes.
So it's close to the road.
Yeah, fumes.
Are there other houses in the area?
Not really, you know.
So you are the
Not
only
really.
house in that general area?
Yeah, but if we have house around there, it's more a little back from the road. A little back
So you're the only
from the
house that is close to the road.
yeah, you could say that. A little look at the road here and the house there is like this.
Right. And it's creating a lot of fumes and you have to clean. Right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, yeah, and exhaust and so on.
Okay.
Mm.
All right. Okay. So that is the problem, right? So what did you see that as a problem initially when you was given the house? Because you was in a worse condition before, right? Before you moved in there, what was the situation that you was living in?
Well, actually, I couldn't stay there because the in-laws and my mom and so forth call the CPA to come and take the kids.
Right. So you was in a situation where you couldn't live in that past
No, because
location.
he was living with his brother, right? He was renting from his brother,
Right.
really.
Okay. So he was renting from his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you were staying there. You didn't have a place
Yeah.
to stay. They found a place for you. They gave you. How much you were paying? How much did they charge you to live there?
Well, to be honest, I do get no charge.
Okay, so you ain't paying nothing. It's free.
Well,
It's a free arrangement.
well, well, when Gibson was working, he used to pay the bills.
No, no, no. But what I'm talking about, I want to find out about the arrangement. It's good to understand, so I get a clear sense of understanding. When you was given the property to stay, was it a charge? Did they ask you to pay anything in terms of? I know you have bills. You may have electricity. You
Not
have.
really. They tell me they will give me to get back the kids, but I ain't see no kids.
No, I understand that. Here's what I want to find out. The living arrangement, were there a payment? Did you have to make a payment towards your rent? There would be other bills. Did you have to
Not,
pay towards the rent?
not really, Mr. Junior.
Okay, not really or not at all. I want to
Not at
understand.
all. Not
Not at
at
all.
all.
No payment was done. So the gentleman, you got married and he moved in with you with a property that you obviously didn't have paying anything for, right? So he moved in there with you.
Yes, sir.
Right. I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand, not interrogate you to the point where you're getting you upset, but I'm trying to
No,
understand.
I don't really upset. I'm grieving over my husband.
I understand, and we will get a better sense of understanding of it in a little while. So, living in a place where you was given to stay, not allowed to pay any financial contribution towards the rent or mortgage. Um, you saying that the place is a lot of fumes, a lot of
Yes,
dust, and it's creating problem. He
yes,
moved from where he was, and then he came to live with you in a house that he don't have to
yes.
pay the rent in, right? So he started to get sick, correct?
Yeah, I was affected by the living condition. Then he come and he started to get affected by it, and then that is when I started crying out before situation get worse.
So let me
So
ask
I
you a question.
started.
So
Yeah,
why couldn't he move out? Because he wasn't given the apartment with you. You was given the apartment there. Could he move out? Because if he was sick in that fume fested, ventilated vehicle, dust, overpopulated
Mr.
area.
Mr. Mr. Junior, before this thing get worse, I was crying out for help. Before this thing get worse, I was crying out.
Okay.
Yeah, I was crying out.
Okay. Right. Okay. So couldn't he have moved out? Did he have other options? did he have other options to provide, to say, babes, listen, we living inside this place, I getting sick, right?
Well,
This
to be honest,
slowly.
I try to see where else we could go, because when I call Minister and the secretary, she said that the government do relocate people.
Mhm.
And no water more than flour, because as I tell you, I started crying out before this thing reach where you reach. No, I was crying out before and nobody didn't take me serious.
Right. Okay. So he didn't have another option.
Mm.
And so
No.
ultimately you was crying out to get another place to move out of it.
Yeah,
Because when you called me, he was asking me if
yeah,
I situate a place for you to move to, because you and your husband. And I remember telling you then, I said, okay,
yeah.
listen, is he working? I asked if he was working, if he's employed, if he's gainfully employed, and if he could do something. Because if I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have this, I don't have no place that I could say I could move you into and say that you don't have to pay no rent. And I also told you that you may have to reach out to your elected officials and see what they could do for you. That's what I told you. Okay, you didn't have no option. So I want to get up to the point where um, the situation started to worsen and you decide to contact the Minister of Health.
Yes.
Uh, tell me, talk to me about that part.
So, yes, let me tell you the part why I record this part. People might take it how they want, because these days people cynical right now. I ain't want nobody deflicate me right now. So, yeah, what? I record this because situation was getting really worse that I couldn't handle it. So I was talking to him, and the Holy Spirit asked me to tape. Why the Holy Spirit asked me to tape now is because I will tell you, some people, well, I know some people don't really believe in God and this kind of thing, but God led me right. You know why? Because if I didn't tape it and I just leave the conversation going so, and then by me right now crying out for help and thing, and I say that, they will say that I looking for money and I lying and this and that. But then I don't know how it reach on Anna Augustine post God what I said. I don't know. But she know add she own thing and say this and that, and I trying to think because I get a place and I trying to, no, people don't do that. Nobody don't know my pain. Junior, what I feeling, I've been crying out for a very long time. So I was talking to him, and then, well, he say what he say, and then Gibson came and get affected by the living condition, whereby I've been running up and down with him in hospital numerous times, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, Sunday night, well, the recording part now, where I was talking to Minister Philip Tellisford, where I was talking to him because I have the medical report there with doctor say a more living suitable environment will be better for him to improve his health to so it wouldn't cause further deterioration. But then, okay, well, they knows best. So I grind my thing, I say, well, okay, since nobody don't want to take me serious, maybe so I have to live and die, God forbid. So when we talking, he say he didn't give the house to any man, he give it to me. And he say, man, when woman start to have sex and this kind of thing, which wasn't really big idea, under me stress, and I under me distress, and I looking for some assistance, right? And then my husband now, I was going and get ready to put him on the oxygen. And then guy when Mr. Philip tell us what say, oh, if he are close to me and thing, and if why do come and live with him, or me come and live with him, a nice woman as me. So he come like a disrespect to me, you check. So he come like reaching out for help, and it's like people just want to take advantage of this situation. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from.
Right. So,
Mhm.
so what? When you started to record it, what was your objective? What was you really? What were you really trying to accomplish?
Well, actually, um, I tape it. Why I tape that call? I tape it so that if I continue to reach out for help and then they say this and they say that. I have that little audio, the little evidence,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I don't know if people go look at me in any kind of, kind of political way. But I know. People might think I'm stupid, but I ain't stupid, Junior.
Yeah.
But and I know what I'm doing. But
Mhm.
but you see right now, I really stressed out right now.
Right. I understand.
Right?
So
My husband.
when you shared
Mhm.
the voice note,
I don't know where Anna get the audio, to be honest, Mr. Junior. As I tell you, I don't know where she get the audio from. And as far as I see, I've been watching Anna post, and Anna look like somebody that likes confusion. She very him or her very manipulative. Because how can you posting? Because I mean, I called the police to make a report, and they said that they don't know the Anna, but they just posting thing behind her profile. You know?
right? Hold on. You're saying you don't know how Anna got the video, the audio?
No, no, I don't know where she get me photo to put it up there.
No, forget about the
And
photo. Forget about the photo. The
okay,
photo is easy to
okay,
get. Photo easy to get.
okay.
But the stuff, the content, the voice note was recorded on your phone.
Yeah, it was recorded on my phone,
So
and
how did it get from your phone to
oh,
social media?
I I am forwarded to somebody.
Okay. Now we're getting someplace.
Yeah,
You
forwarded
forwarded
to
to somebody.
somebody.
Okay. Because remember I asked you earlier, I said
Yeah,
to you, how did that voice
yeah.
note get from
Yeah.
your
Then
phone?
you ask me.
You didn't tell me that. So you're breaking news right now. So you forwarded to hello? You there? We lost connection. Hopefully we get reconnected. So we're having this conversation here with a grieving wife. Are you there? Your
Yeah,
video stuck in one place. You there? Hello?
yeah. Come in.
Yeah. Like your video stuck. You got a call?
No,
Or
no,
your video stuck? So you're joining on a different phone?
no, no, no.
Well,
Actually, the phone off.
I don't know what
I
going on
don't know
here.
what going on here. I don't know.
I see you
Jesus.
come
I
on
see
a
you come
different.
on a different.
Go
No,
out and
no.
come.
I come in.
Hold on. Go out and
Go
come back.
out and come back. Yeah, that what I
Okay?
do.
Okay. Do it again. Okay, guys. So we still have a lot to discuss right here. I'm trying to. Let me see if I can bring her back in. All right, cool. We got her back here. All right. Okay, let me bring this down a bit. Okay, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so so earlier I asked you when I was talking to you in the car because I'm trying to edify myself with knowledge and
Yeah.
information. You said that you don't know how Anna get it.
No,
No one else have access to your phone.
no.
You the only one have access to your phone. You record it, but you don't know how she get it. Are you saying that you forward it to someone? What was the intention?
Junior, to be honest, I kinda scared to really talk because I didn't want like with me I alone here. I don't want nobody set up nobody to come and kill me and all kind of thing.
No. I asked you a simple question. You just had to talk to me. You're talking to me. If you shared it with intention, or if you record it
No,
with
no,
intention,
no,
share it.
no.
I
I
don't know.
don't. No. I don't. I share it out confidentially, but didn't know that it would have reached that point.
Mhm. So what was the
And
intention? The intention was not to put it on social media.
no,
When you shared it to the person, did you ask them to share it to Anna?
no, 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 no.
So if I were able to get in contact with that person, which I might be, they wouldn't tell me that, no?
Who
Because
person?
Whoever you shared it to.
Who I sent it to?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's neither here nor there for me. That's not the big story. I'm just saying that, if it's a private conversation to record someone's conversation, not, and again, that's not the big story. I just want you to be very clear with me on what was the intention here. So you put this thing out there. Of course, it's on social media. Did you explore
Well,
other ways to resolve this or resolve this privately?
Junior, well, you know, Grenadians is already, they like to take thing and make thing and
Explain.
make. I say, you know, Grenadian is already, they like to take thing and make thing, you know, especially for Anna, you know, like to put thing and cut and paste and thing.
So are you saying that the audio is
Mm-hmm.
not the real authentic audio? It was edited?
Well, Anna maybe put it in she own thing, but as I say, I did tape it and I forward it to somebody. I share it confidentially, but I don't. To be honest, I don't know how Anna end up with it.
No, what I'm trying to find out is the content,
Mm.
was it altered? Did someone change it to what it was originally? Because you know the conversation. You know what you spoke about. You know what you asked. You know what the
Yes,
conversation was about.
yes.
Was it changed? Was it altered?
Well, she don't play the whole thing. She plays some
No,
that she
but
want people.
from what was played, was it altered or
Mhm.
changed?
If he altered,
Yes.
well, what was the whole thing was played? I think the audio was like maybe 6 minutes long.
Yeah, but
Uh,
was what we heard, was it altered or changed?
where he say why I don't come and live with him or he come and live with me?
No, no, no.
Mm.
Everything from what we heard from the 6 minutes, 8 minutes, whatever, was it altered or changed? You say Anna got it and she manipulated it or whatever. Was it altered or
Well,
changed? Or
yeah,
was
but what I'm saying, from what I listen from Anna on, he don't go, she don't play all the audio.
right? But was what she played, was that altered or changed?
Well, she may edit and put what she
But
want to
no,
put, but she should
no, I
play
don't
it
want
all.
you to tell me me. I don't want you to tell me me. I want you to tell me because I want to know now if there was other things that was changed or altered in the audio that was played. Was it altered or
Well,
changed?
well, the part she plays where sh- um she where he was telling me about come and live with him and thing
Yeah, so we heard
and
that part.
other
We heard
things.
everything. Was
Yes,
it altered or changed? Did anything get edited in the conversation, or was it the
yes,
actual
yes, yes, yes.
things was
She
altered?
edited.
She edited.
Yes, yes.
So it wasn't the original audio that you recorded with him.
Do you know what I saying? It Anna edit it from she point. But what I say she's supposed to play out everything, not just play what she want.
You know
Just
exactly what
play.
I'm asking. I'm just trying to find out if what we heard was altered or changed. I understand you say that it's shorter than the original. I'm just trying to understand if it was edited, if it was a word was taken from here and put here, if it was copied and paste or changed or whatever.
Yeah, well, she copy and paste. Yes,
So it was changed, it was altered, it was edited.
yes. But the part, yeah, it was edited because the part now where we was talking is that real conversation where he say if if the man there with me and what I don't come and live with him and thing, yeah, that was happen in a real life.
So what was the part that was altered?
Well, Anna put Mason what she say, I didn't even wasn't even really causing telephone. I was just as the audio part where I was saying we don't arguing, we just reasoning. I didn't see she put that part or she put that Mason causing for place and all kind of thing. You know, it's like how she put it up there just to get views, to make me look
No,
like
listen, you're trying to trick me up. You're trying to flip me up. You're trying to.
no,
You're
no, 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 no. I don't work in psychology and
trying that
I
thing.
not
But
work in psychology, no. And
listen. To
yeah,
me, just trying to understand so I can move on. I
all
want
right.
to know if Anna edited the audio, not cut out the ending part and not play the whole thing. I'm talking about if Anna edited the audio, change words, put word here that was not there originally. Did that happen?
Yes, I would say she do that, yes. Because you know, yeah, some iPhone waters do that.
No. I don't want you to speculate because it's not a conspiracy theory. I don't want this conspiracy
No.
or
No,
you
no,
know
no.
what it sounded like
No.
before. You know what it
Yeah,
sounded like.
no. Yeah, no, I understand.
Asking you, was it changed? You're the only person that would know. Did it change? Did she edit it?
Yeah, I find she edited we. I find she edited.
What part did
I'm
she
not,
edit? So
I'm not going to lie.
could you send me the original audio so I could compare it and see and listen to see what was changed and what was edited? Because if it's changed, it's manipulated, then again, how do you know it was edited by her and not the person you sent it to?
Hmm?
How did you? I'm getting an echo. Did you turn on the?
Yeah.
Just
No,
turn
no.
on. Right. Turn on there.
Yeah.
Right. I am trying to understand if that is the case.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. So here what?
Yes.
From Anna, my video was like 6 minutes long. And when she put it up, it's 3 minutes long.
You know, I'm not asking you about that. Obviously, you're saying that it was a shorter video. So
Yes.
probably it was clipped. So if it was
Yes.
6 minutes, she took out 3 minutes and she put 3 minutes. But from the 3 minutes that she put, were they edited? Were there manipulation? Were there changes in that clip that we heard different from the original?
Different, I find so.
You find so
Yeah.
or you know so?
I
Which is it?
find so.
Do you
No, I
know that
find
part?
so.
You find which part? I want to know. Which part?
Because the part where we started talking, and then he say, you the lady in Springs, and then I say yes, and then the conversation now going down and so forth, and thing we say, when I was living in Guav, not even Guav, but Concord, and we say, I call him and I tell him, well, look, I needed them someplace to stay because CPA come and take the keys and so forth, you know, and then that when he say he give me the house, he didn't give it to any man, and then he start to say that when men start to have sex and so forth, you know, because government is supposed to give house to big people and some kind of thing. So you see, like I
Okay.
say when he have his troubles, he don't cry to anybody, you know, he just fight it back alone and all kind of thing. You
Okay.
see.
So let me ask you a question. I want you to be straight with me. Me and you are having this conversation here. And nobody could attack you for how you feel or what you say here. Did you send the audio to someone, a political person? You just tell me straight.
Yes, I did.
Sent it to a political person. That's all I
Yes, I
want to
did.
know. Right. How I know that? Eh? So you sent it to a
Because
political person. And
yes.
okay, you sent it to a political person. What was the reason you sent
Okay.
it to a political person?
Let me take my time. Mr. Junior, I don't send this thing for any any
Person, you send it to
intention. I
hierarchy.
send it listen, I send it to the political leader just to hear how he thinking, because as I tell you, I've been crying out for help and I forward it to them because I'm in distress.
The video, the audio to the political leader. Yes?
Yes, because I'm stressed out. I'm in distress. So I send it. Okay.
Wait. Let's take it slow because I don't want to go too fast. I want to
All
take
right.
it real slow.
All
You
right.
recorded the video and you
Yes.
sent
Not the video, the audio.
the audio to the political leader of the New National Party.
Okay.
What was the intention?
Well, that what I'm trying to tell you. I don't forward it for intention. I forward it to them because it come like I don't know who to cry out to anymore. So I forward it to him. Let us see how Mr. Tellisford was operating with me. That are they under me stress and distress, are crying out for help, and this is what he's saying, and I stress out. So, but I don't send it for with any intention. I
So
send it because I was stressful for him to hear.
what did you think the opposition leader would have done with it? And how did you know it was Anna that edited the audio?
Because I see it's on Grenada Unfiltered.
So who run it?
I don't know. No.
Okay,
I don't
listen.
know. No.
Hold on,
Really.
hold on. How do we know it was Anna that edited the audio that you said was clearly manipulated? How do we know it wasn't someone else from the time you sent it to the political leader to whoever else that the audio was not manipulated lower down the road? How do we know it was Anna that manipulated? Do you know it was Anna that manipulated the audio?
Well, you know, Junior, everything she like to post, him or her like to post.
Yeah, but listen, I am not in a conspiracy theory here. I'm trying to get facts, trying to get an understanding. This is not conspiracy theory. I don't want to get and maybe and coulda be and anything on them day, right?
Yeah.
How do we know it was Anna that manipulated the audio?
I don't know. I really don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out.
So the audio was manipulated between Anna or the leader that you sent it to of the New National Party.
When I opened Facebook, I was shocked.
Between one of them, the audio was manipulated, whether it's Anna or someone in the political opposition.
Yeah.
Did you ask the political leader if she manipulated the audio?
No, I didn't ask her. I didn't ask.
But you know for a fact it was Anna. But you know for a fact it was Anna that manipulated it.
Yes, Anna.
How did you know it was Anna? Did Anna tell you she manipulated?
Because Junior, the first thing I open on Facebook is that I see on she page, which I was shocked.
It doesn't matter if Anna posted it. Anna posts a lot of things all the time. That's what she do. She posts stuff. So because she posted it, that means that she edited it, she manipulated it, she changed it, she altered it. So the audio was altered. Tell me again, which part of the audio was changed, altered, misrepresented?
But I didn't really hear the part whereby he was saying he didn't give the house to any man. He gave the house to me, and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Right. So again, I want to help you. Right? If you're in distress, and I've helped you before, right? We spoke before, and I called CPA, I called this one, I called that one, and I try to help you. And I'm honestly, seriously trying to help you. If you're living in a situation here that it's not good for your health, it's not good for anyone to live inside of there. Nobody should live in that condition. As I told you before, when you called me umpteen times, even when I couldn't even speak, they're on a plane and you're calling me, and I'm saying, listen, I can't talk right now, but you would call me still. Anyway, we spoke about that already. You're living in a condition that you need help. What was your intention? Did you ask the political leader? Have you ever spoken to the political leader in terms of helping you to get the house?
Who, the present government?
No, the political, because you have contact with the political leader.
Yes, Mr. Junior, I reached to that political leader now to see what could be done, because I've been crying out to this present government and they don't take me serious. So it's like I don't know who to turn to anymore.
Right. So you say, okay, you know what, let me set him up. Let me record it. Let me set it up. Let me send it to the political opposition and let they put it out there so that you set up.
I send it to the political opposition, but not knowing that it would have reached to that stage.
So why do you think that they would have done with it?
I tell you, I didn't know that was a confidential thing. I don't know what to say, I didn't know.
Okay. So what's the situation now? What's the current situation?
Well, Sunday night, I called for the ambulance to come for Gibson. And the nurse was giving attitude and say, well, if the patient don't want to come, they would not dispatch any ambulance to come. All right. Well, I say, what about if he day here and he die? What would you all do? So she was actually giving attitude, right? Okay. Well, I didn't have any altercation with her, but she said they're going to send the ambulance, but not right now. Okay. Well, I see down here, crying, don't know what to do. But I say, "But if I call a taxi, the taxi man wouldn't be able to raise him and carry him in the vehicle, neither na me." So I was crying within the next hour or so, half an hour, I see the siren thing. Well, when I did, but before the ambulance come, the nurse was like, when all you come, we go have it out. What you mean by that? When we come, we go have it out. I was like, okay, all right. When the ambulance come, I open day, and the nurse was hustling me. She said, make it, get the man out, get the man out. I say, but nurse, I can't raise the man. I say, all you, the ambulance man and the orderlies are supposed to come with the, what do you call that thing? The stretcher or whatever, to come and put him on it. But he was sitting there. And then the nurse was asking him, because he said he was having short of breath, and the nurse was asking him to stand up. But he said he can't. But then I see she pull him up from the bed, and she said they don't have time to waste. She said, make it, come out, come out. But I hear he ball out, oh God, nurse, having short breath. But then she said, we don't have time to waste. And I actually see she pulling him out in the hall. So when she pull him out in the hall, he sit down there, she tell him sit down there, and his chest was going high and down and thing. So I just shake my head and I stand up because I self I afraid. But then when I think now, I see when the ambulance man see how the man looking on the chair there, that when he run for the what do you call that? The stretcher or whatever to put him on. But he telling you roughing up the man. The man don't feeling well and telling him to come up more, make it. They don't have time. So when I do so and I think, I see they put him inside and I go with them and think, but I had the bag and I just see they just go with him in a room. But like something in my spirit wasn't right. So I sit down there. But then they call me and they tell me that he say he feeling cold, he want a sheet. But me and Gibson talk so good. So she said that she going to give him Lasix injection, through the IV line. So I see she take the whatever, something to put a hip lock or whatever. But I see she push the needle in his hand to take blood. But if you put the what they call that blue thing, like a rubber band thing, and I see she put it on his hand, and oh God, poor Gibson lie down there, and it's like she cruising, like it's not an emergency. She cruising and she taking she precious time with Gibson and taking out blood and blood pumping out from the man hand, and she leave and go and she telling me watch him, she coming back. I said, well, okay, well, when everything situation beyond me, I went and called her. Well, she went and she talking to them in the nurse's station like nobody's business, like they don't really care. So when she come back now, she pull out the thing now, and then I see she tried to wipe it off, and she went to juke him on another spot to get more blood from him. But then I find Mr. Gibson, but we talk, I say, you all right? He say yes, because she say his saturation good, everything good. But then my spirit keep telling me something to right some way. But then afterwards, I find they run me out of the room so fast. But then they give him a buckle to urinate. But he say he don't want to pee because he pee home. So he don't want to pee in a hurry. So when I day, but I find there was thing in me wrong and thing. But they say that how they bringing him down on mail ward. But okay, you bringing him down on mail ward, he had an IV line, you cut off the IV line. Get the ambulance to put the man on the stretcher. And because ambulance just go down in the bottom day and drop patient day. Number one, Gibson going down there, set up the oxygen, everything by the man bed. So when we go down there, I find they take long with him. I don't know if they pass to the elevator or what. But they tell me I had to wait and so on. They put him on a bed right down in the back day. On bed 19. And he had space in second row and in first row. So I say, but nurse, if the man calling for oxygen, are you having short of breath? Are you going to be able to hear him? She said, yes, we will be able to hear him. And she station, they cried out this. So I'll go hear a man bawling from quite in the background. So when I do so, I think, well, I was giving the doctor telling her what was going on with him and so on. All right, understandable. But I find the other fair skin nurse, she was so busy to run the line on Mr. Gibson. You don't watch and see. I see what they do, You don't watch and see if there is any bubbles in the IV line or any air. You're so busy to run back the drips on Mr. Gibson. You check his saturation, you see your oxygen level low. When I ask them, go for the oxygen, quick, go fight. But me, if I panic, I say, go fight, nurse, quick. So when she think the male nurse say there is no oxygen on the water, I say, really? No? So when I think no, and they run back the line on Gibson, I see she take a needle or something to push in the IV line. But then Mr. Gibson lie down there. The last word he tell me is to buy a slippers for him, But when they run it back and they think, they know that the oxygen was going low, that he needed it. You know what they do? He had tank there. They please themselves before they come and give him the oxygen. I see what they do, Gibson,
Okay, all right. Okay, hold on. You're saying that the nurse was sticking for blood, and while
Yes.
his blood was pumping out, she left and walked away?
Yes, Mr. Junior, they doing a lot of wrong thing in the hospital there.
Hold on. You saw that?
Yes, I see it with me twice. I see it. Honest to God. I see it.
While he's pumping out for blood, so blood spilling all over the place, she walked away from that.
Well, when I say like he was pumping out, like the blood was just running down on the bed, Yes.
So the blood was running out of his hand and
Yes.
was all over, and she just left.
Yes, she left and she go and in the nursing station talking like nobody's business, and she tell me, go outside and have a seat. And I was just watching Gibson lying there, and it's like, I say, Lord have mercy, that's what the hospital come to? Because Mr. Junior, when you go there, they don't care about you, Because do you know, when you go in casualty, you have an emergency, they don't take you in, they inside there, sit down and watch you from the camera,
Okay. 1 second. Let's just take a quick call. Caller live. You're live on Ride Along Live. Go right ahead.
Hi. Good night. Just calling from Grenada.
Yes.
So, Miss, let us try and understand what you are saying, so then we may have sympathy or we may believe what you are saying. And just a few questions. You said that you spoke with the leader, or you sent the audio to the leader of the opposition. Prior to you recording the conversation, did the opposition leader ask you to record the conversation and then send it to her? Remember, we are trying to help you. We are trying to be sympathetic to you.
I send.
Hold on. Don't say it, because you can't hear you. So you're going to respond after. Caller, that is a good question, but she cannot hear you, so you got to listen to her response on the live. Is there anything else?
No problem. Thank you. That's it.
Okay, cool. Right. So did the opposition leader ask you to record the conversation?
No. I personally record it and I forward it to him, as I said.
To him?
Yes, I forwarded to him, yes.
The opposition leader is a female?
Nope. No. A male. No.
Who you sent it to?
No. Not a female. A male.
Who did you send it to?
A male, Mr. Junior. A male.
Who?
Mr. W.
Mr. W?
Yes.
Mr. W is not the opposition leader?
He has sent it to, He has, honest to God, he has sent it to.
He sent it to
He
W?
has sent it to, so I don't know how whoever else get it.
Okay, hold on. Let's take a call. Caller live, where you calling us from?
Hey, good night. Calling from Grenada.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm just looking for a little clarity in the whole scenario as to who, because she said she forwarded to the opposition leader, and then she's saying it's a him. Sometimes, you know, we could be making a mistake as to naming the person an opposition leader, and it's not really, the person may not hold the portfolio that she's speaking. So what I'll ask for, Junior, also at the end of the program, if you could seek some help and assistance for the person in particular, maybe through the Ministry of Mental Health, Social Development, you know, and everyone who's on the live, I can see from this standpoint that the lady, you know, herself, she needs some assistance, because I knew her from the issue with the social development problem with the kids and them and so forth. And just like to say this, RIP to Jexy, although we Grenadians
we're not speaking about Jexy, but RIP to Jexy.
RIP to him, yes. At the end of the day, we have to respect the dead. You understand? So RIP to him. Okay. So that's my piece, really.
Okay. Caller, are we speaking about Jexy?
Oh my God.
Eh? Eh? Is that who we're speaking about? No. Is that who we're speaking about?
Oh Lord, yes.
No, listen.
Yes, Mr. Junior.
That's who we're speaking about?
No.
Well, okay,
No.
that's why I was asking you. That's what I was asking
Oh,
you.
I thought you were talking about the guy that put on the phone. But the guy that come and talk there is like, when he say like, I need some mental assistance, because it's like, I don't have freedom of speech to talk. So you feel that you could just decriminalize me for talking? No.
All right. Okay, hold on. Let's take another call. Caller, where are you calling us from?
I'm calling from Canada.
Canada, go right ahead.
Yes, I want to ask, I have two questions. My first question is that if you believe that your housing situation was not in the best condition for living, why were you fighting to get your kids to come back in that unhealthy environment?
Okay, let's give an opportunity to answer that question. You can listen to that answer on the live. Thanks for calling.
Okay, so my question is, I didn't have no other choice. As I was said earlier, I was crying out for help in the state of living I am now, and nobody didn't take me serious, right? But until it came and my husband has died.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay.
maybe I have to go to.
Okay. I want to reverse a little bit, because I was kind of stuck in you saying the opposition leader, and I'm saying opposition leader. And
No. When I say, because all of them they are the opposition, so that's why I say opposition leader. I don't mean Miss Emily Pierre, you know.
Well, you said opposition. How many opposition?
Yeah, I call all of them opposition leader.
No.
Because they are on opposition.
But how all of them could be opposition leader? One opposition leader. There's opposition. There's opposition MPs. They're caretakers.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Well, I should say sorry. Make a mistake. I should say opposition MP then.
You really didn't know that?
No.
So did he ask you to record it? Did you have prior conversation with him and he asked you to record it?
Mr. Junior, as I tell you, I recorded the live, Mr. Junior. I recorded it and I forwarded it to him.
Did he ask you to send it to him?
No, I personally did it. Send it to him.
So why
because
him?
I don't do that. I don't do that with intention. I do that so he could know what has been said, and I'm crying out for help. I don't know if you understand.
Why didn't you send it to me or send it to somebody else? Why him? Why him specifically? I'm trying to understand.
Because on this number I was blocked.
But you contact me today on another number?
Yeah, on Gibson's. Yeah, I use Gibson's phone to call.
Right. You contact me. I block you on this one. Yes. But you contact me today and you contact me a lot of time. You call me from 5 different numbers sometimes. Why him? Why him in particular? Why nobody else? Why him?
Well, as I tell you, I was desperately in need of help, and I didn't know who else to reach out to, so I forwarded to him.
Okay, when you forwarded to him, what did he say? It's just me and you talking. We're just having a conversation. I'm trying to
What he,
understand. I mean, just us are trying to get a broader sense of
he don't
understanding.
really, he don't really say nothing, you know. I
Okay.
just forwarded to him.
Did he say thanks? Did he say, okay, I'll help you now? Did he commit to helping change the situation? Did he offer you a place?
Well, right now, situation don't change, you know.
Did he offer you to move in a better place that doesn't have dust and all of this congestion? Did he opt to help you to better your living condition?
Hmm.
No?
No.
He didn't offer? Did you ask?
I didn't really ask. He has certain things that I don't really think, because as I say, I don't really want nobody bash me and
Nobody
look
bashing
at
you, but I mean,
me
I'm
as
thinking
a bad
something.
person, because
But you know exactly who to send the video to, the audio to. So I'm thinking, I mean, you have connections. You have a lot of connections. You have the prime minister number. You told me you have Andy number. You have everybody number. You have my number. You have
well,
all
here
my
what I get the minister number from a radio personnel.
right. But you have a lot of people number. Like you just call people in GBN. You just call people in MTV. People. You just get people number
Yeah,
random.
because I have a phone book, so I'm trying to look to see who I could reach out to for help.
And them numbers and them and they know phone book or phone book. Phone book ringing.
GBN number, then the phone book.
You just call
MTV number, then the phone book.
It's called personal people number. They reach out to me and I say, but I had a conversation with the lady already.
Yeah, but listen me. Why they will give me the personal? Because if they will call and they will say, well, okay, they go see what they go do. Sometimes they don't doing nothing.
How long you been living in that house?
A year now.
1
Going on
year.
a year now. Yes, sir.
1 year or more than a year? Is it
No.
is that 2 years or within a year?
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. A year.
I,
Going
I,
on a
question,
year and some months here.
I want to get it accurate because sometimes I
Yeah,
have to.
going on a year and some months here.
Okay. So where we at right now? What
Oh,
what what?
what happened? With Gibson, yeah.
Yes. Where we are right now? What happened? How is the situation changed? How are you expecting to see the situation change? Where we going from here? What's happening from here?
Well, Gibson has passed. So is me alone. Well, the kid's not here, and actually, I don't know what will become of me right now. So I say maybe this condition, maybe so I have to live with it till I die.
Have you ever thought about, and that's just me asking you a question here. You're living in that place right there, and nothing is working out for you. You're not paying any rent on it. Have you ever thought about getting a job, getting a work so you could better your living condition? What's preventing you from getting a job?
I used to work before in a junior. It's just that somebody shit me up, slow poison me in food.
Somebody slow poison you?
Yes.
And how that,
I used to work, somebody slow poison me in food. I
and,
nearly dead.
and what happened? So that affecting you now?
And then I end up losing the work and thing. But
But
then I couldn't really work at presently right now
why you
because
can't?
I was seeing about Gibson bathing him, feeding him, doing everything for him and so forth. But no,
So hold on. So you couldn't work because you were slow poison. Let me get that right. You were slow poison,
I say I used to work before
right?
because somebody slow poison me in food.
Oh, slow poison him, not you, him.
Me, slow
Slow poison.
poison me in food, yes.
Okay, so you got slow poison and then you stop work?
Yeah, from that I lose the work because I nearly dead. I asked her permission to go see doctor. And then when I come back, boss fire me.
Yeah, but how long ago was that?
How long? That was a good time now.
Like how long? Like how long? Because what I'm saying is you living in a situation that you don't like. You was put there. You was
I won't
placed.
say, I won't say, okay, I won't say I do like. What I'm saying, Junior, listen carefully. If they know that this living condition was not appropriate, why put me here? And
But,
then again, if I had the kids every day, I will be running constantly up and down in hospital with them
what the
with the
kids?
same.
What the kids? But what I'm saying is, you was slow poison. You couldn't work. You could work now. You get a place, they put you in a place. You said to me earlier that when you moved into that place, the place was not as bad as it is now. So the place deteriorated. It got worse over time, right? It got worse over time. So the place now is not what it was before. But if they put you in a place, it is your priority. It is your prerogative. It is your responsibility to clean the place, to keep the place, because people live by the hall, by all of our Grenada people live next to the road.
But everybody immune system is not the same. What
Yeah, but
some people could
unless,
tolerate, some cannot
unless
tolerate.
yeah, but unless you have the option where you could go and live in a place that is possibly like in over by the mountain or high hill or whatever the case might be, because you have options. But there are people in Grenada that live all over the place close to the road. So what I'm saying
Yes,
is,
yes, Mr. Junior, I understand where you're coming from. But what
right,
I'm saying, not everybody could tolerate what I tolerate in here now.
okay, I understand you. Okay, let's take a call. We got a caller on the line. Caller, like, where you calling us from?
Hi, Junior.
Hi.
I listened to this woman before, and we know her past from she's been on your show and having problems. The best thing, ask this woman if you get some help for her, would she accept it? Because she's an adult. You cannot say, okay, we're gonna just give her some help. Ask her if she
Now you could
would.
ask her. She's hearing you. She's hearing you, and you could hear her because you called from the direct phone line. So you could ask her.
Okay, sweetheart.
Yes,
You are
miss?
complaining about all these problems and you need help. It is hard. You have a free house. Would you accept some help? You need some mental, some professional help. Would you accept some help if it is given to you?
Yeah, but why? Yeah, but let me ask you, why would you say mental? Because I'm speaking, I'm not articulating what I'm saying. I'm not cynical, you know. I'm speaking, you know, put yourself in my shoes. So wouldn't have to tell me how to tie my laces. Those that is in the kitchen feel the heat. Cha God.
Mental health, okay, listen, mental health doesn't mean you cannot speak.
Miss,
Some of the things
I
that
am
you're doing
Miss,
and
I
saying,
am mentally okay.
profession, as a professional, you need some help. And
Yeah,
this
but I'm mentally okay.
to be in
And let me tell you, I knew this would have gone, you know, I see it already, I see it coming, but I just had to prepare for it. Anyhow, I see it coming.
why did they
I
take
saw
your
it
case
coming. Why they
from
take it?
you? You are not able with that stress. You cannot control your stress. And the things that you are doing, it is not correct. So you need some
Can
professional help.
Miss, I leave it to God.
Yes, you need some professional help.
Hmm.
You really need some professional, and some of this include mental. You need to be in a
Mhm.
facility where somebody could help you, and
You
then
no, you
some kind
say
of
that because
what
okay,
you
you
are
say that because I come out and speak.
no, what you are doing is not right. This is not
Okay,
right.
tell me what I'm doing. We
I am
talking, tell me what I'm doing.
I am sorry for you, but what you are doing is not correct. By
No, no,
taking
no, no, no. Now that I asked you, I asked you what I'm doing.
doing that, because nobody. And one thing I'm going to say to
Miss,
you,
I asked you what I'm doing.
you nobody have to take care of you. You need to take care of yourself. The government of Grenada don't have to take care of you. And if people helping you and you're turning around and do these things, you need some professional help. I'm not trying to bash you. but you need to stand up. And in order, you don't give somebody a fish. Give them a line so they could go and fish and help themselves. And that's what you deserve. And the first
Miss,
thing,
up to now, you don't answer the question. I ask you what I'm doing. Junior asked her what I'm doing. She don't answer the question.
sorry for you.
Okay.
I listened to you before. I am sorry for you, but you really need some professional help. And people need to tell you that, and people need to offer that to you. Nobody don't need to give you another house to live. They need to give you some professional help. Nobody don't need to give you no money. At this point,
No, I didn't come here asking for any money.
You're sick. Nobody don't need to give you nothing but professional help. That's all you need. Nobody don't need to do nothing else for you. You are crying out for professional help. That is what you are crying out for right now.
Miss, I thank you and God be with you here.
Okay, all right. Thank you, caller. Thank you, caller.
I tell you, I see it coming. I see it coming. I see it coming.
We have another caller on the WhatsApp. Caller, you have a call on the WhatsApp? Go right ahead.
Good night, Junior. I just have 2 questions. I'm not opposing that she shouldn't get help, but I would like to know what is inappropriate about the housing that she got and where in Grenada you will go to live and not find dust. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Yes, so the caller, I want to know what's inappropriate. What was the major, what do you think was most inappropriate about the current living situation? And where else would you think in Grenada that you wouldn't get the dust that you have?
Well, Mr. Junior, he have some places you could get from off the road, right? Because I was talking to a lady today, and she tell me, the lady who used to stay here, she catch she nenen. And the lady used to complain about the same thing too. And now it come and affect me, and it affect my husband, and now he's dead. Now my husband is dead. Nobody do call and say, accept my sympathy. It's like, I is nobody. But don't worry, I don't really want any justification, but I will get justification from God. But Junior, let they call and let they bash me and thing. I'll take it. I'll take it.
We have another caller on the line. Let's take this other caller.
Hello,
caller. Hello.
Yes, just Junior.
Go ahead, caller. You're live.
Yes. That lady, I remember that lady saying that she don't get help in the hospital. When I met that lady in the hospital, and that lady give them now so much problems, and all she talking that set of things that is not right, like she not right in the head. And I remember Miss Joman live in that house for all she is. I from Springs, and that woman have a problem because Miss Joman lived there for years and she didn't have no problem. Yeah.
You know the area? You know the house where she lives?
The house I live in Springs. I born in Springs.
Mm-hmm. So
and nothing. But this lady have a problem because all what them nurse did in the casualty trying to help her. She just balling down the place and getting on. And them just couldn't even know what to do again. They just put her in a chair. I tried to help her, and she still didn't even want to help.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
First time I hear that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. We got another caller. Caller, live. Where you calling us from?
Jesus Christ.
I'm calling from Grenada. I had experience with that lady already. Her name is Aisha. She from Concord. I left, me and my husband, we went up there and do something. Somebody called me from the States, from Canada, to give a little help. I go up with grocery, I go up with thing. I don't want to say what I do. But it seems like though and to me, she have an attitude too. You're trying to help her and she's a little bit rude. She's a little bit, to me, she's not thankful. So I don't know. It looks like she's using people and taking people and people helping her. And more you help her, like you never help her enough. And this is what I'm getting from her because I had experience with her already. I don't want to say who I am, but I had experience with her. So whoever wants to help, go ahead. But she's really
why
you try to help her.
Okay.
That's why. You see, Junior, I didn't want to come on. I tell you, I sense it already. I tell you, I see these things coming. I
But
see it
you have to
coming.
anticipate. You have to anticipate, Aisha. Or sorry,
Mighty God.
Janelle. You have to
Nobody. Don't even say you rest in peace. My husband dead.
Janelle.
The woman called Junior, and the woman decided to bash me to make me look bad. That's why God asked me to cut tie with her. And Miss God going to deal with you. I'm not using anybody, Junior. I'm not using anybody. And people love to say that because they don't like me. But God sees. And God knows my heart. I've been crying out. No, my husband is dead. When my children get big, what would I tell them when they say, Mommy, where my father?
Janelle.
Yes, Mr. Junior, I'm listening.
I think, and this is my recommendation to you, right? And I'm not putting you down in any way, right? But this is my recommendation to you. I think you have to seriously take the advice of some of the viewers and get assistance.
Junior, I don't need no mental help right now.
Let me for a quick second.
My husband dead and gone.
Janelle.
And I grieve. Oh God. Well, Junior, I will just ask the Lord to take me home.
Janelle, listen to me. Listen to me. In some way, shape, or some part, some way.
No, you see what I tell you, what they do, Gibson, in the hospital, and I see it. Because I'm speaking out. So everybody come in and bash me and against me that I shouldn't speak. And now the kids are in the care of CPA. So they want to choke me in the mental. So they go do what they want with the kids. Look, I receive a set of summons here this morning and the bailiff say he go make the judge arrest me. What have I done?
All right.
What have I done?
Okay. I think the rest of the conversation we should have off here, because I tell you this so many times. You have this perception that everybody is against you. You even think I was against you. You even think I am against you.
Mr. Junior, we came here, we talked, but I wasn't expecting that. But then again, the Lord show me. But let me continue with the program. But let people talk, but then I wouldn't say nothing. Just let me hear what the Lord is saying.
Colette, I will call in Australia.
I'm calling from Canada. Could you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just calling just to give you a little bit of comfort and advice at the same time. I think, first of all, my condolences to you for what you're going through right now. But personally, I think this is a time where I think you should take the time and grieve and heal a little bit. Really need, because you need some help. You need a lot of help, and based on what I've been hearing from you, you are even to the point. I'm actually fear that you might even take your own life.
We don't even want to bring.
I will take no life. The thing is, I've been asking God numerous times.
Plate.
Yes, I understand.
And we don't want it to reach to that, and then after we will look back and then
Miss,
hindsight.
I don't have that in intention. Don't put words in my mouth, please. I don't have that in thought.
Yes,
I don't have that in mind. I don't have that in mind, please. And for God's sake, that never. I don't have that in mind.
You don't have that in mind, but I understand.
I don't have that in mind.
You have a point there. All right.
Do I even have that in mind?
Trying to offer her some sort of assistance, but she don't want it because she don't feel like she needs it.
No. I know myself, you know. I don't need no mental help. No.
Time she should be on the live.
Okay. All right. Okay, Carla. Point taken. Thank you so much. All right. So you don't need the assistance.
Junior, I go need assistance, but coming to mental this and mental that is a no for me, because let me tell you, I am my ethical, spiritual, emotional, and physical self, right? And mental, I'm in my mental capacity right now. So I ain't making nobody bully me and declepanize me.
Okay. All right.
I ain't no scandal.
Right. Okay. Listen. I want to wish. I understand you're going through a lot. You lost your husband. I think it's a deeply emotional time for you. There, as the caller said, there is a time that you probably should really spend and go through this process, grieving process, and figure out everything else that comes after you lose a loved one. I know it's a very difficult task, and you feeling like you're on your own, and you feeling like everybody's against you, and you feeling like people don't like you. All of that stuff adds up, and it could be very, very hard on anyone. I understand emotionally what you're going through.
Okay, Junior, can I say something? All the time, right? All the time. Gibson was alive, and I crying out for help. Nobody taking me serious. Now he dead and gone. I come on the program here in good spirits, and now people come in and say all quality of thing, like they playing Deputy Jesus. Like if you know, there me some kind of brainiologist that they know what going on in my brain capacity. I ain't stupid, I know what I'm about. And the thing is that when you see you don't really have nobody to really stand up for you, and you're standing up for your own, people want to criminalize you. No.
Okay.
I know I have one person standing with me, and it's God.
Okay. All right. Let's end it here.
Yeah.
I would have some further conversation.
Some people so duplicate.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for chatting. And we'll keep in touch. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Thanks again. Boy. I got a lot to sum up here, guys. Let's take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, I'll give you my analysis of this whole situation here. We'll be right back.
Looking for the perfect pre-carnival fete? Then get ready for Rhythm and Spice, a Rotary brunch experience happening Sunday, June 28th from 3 p.m. to 11 p.m. at Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Enjoy an afternoon of bold flavors, vibrant rhythms, and unforgettable vibes featuring Sakina and the Alpha One Band, plus guest artists and DJs. Early bird tickets are just $200 and available now on GoToFet.com. Dress code brunch chic, island elegance with spice-inspired tones. Hosted by the Rotary Club of Grenada. Proceeds support Rotary community projects. Rhythm and Spice, Sunday, June 28th, Quarantine Point Recreational Park. Sip, savor, socialize, support.
So, you just landed at Maurice Bishop International Airport in beautiful Grenada and need a taxi? You probably just realized that Uber doesn't work here. That's right, Grenada doesn't have Uber. But don't worry. Instead, locals and visitors alike use RideGo, the fastest growing rideshare app on the island. With just a few taps, you can request a safe, reliable, and affordable ride anywhere in Grenada. Whether you're heading to your hotel, the beach, a restaurant, or exploring the island, RideGo has you covered. No waiting, no guessing, no hassle. Download the RideGo app today and experience transportation the modern way. RideGo, moving Grenada one ride at a time. Welcome to Ride Country.
For Grenada to realize its true potential, we must all be a part of nation building. From every corner of the world, our sons and daughters carry the spirit of the Spice Isle in their hearts through culture, innovation, investment, and service. Now is the time to come home to your beautiful Tri-Island state, to reconnect with our roots, share our knowledge, to inspire our youth, and to help shape a stronger, more resilient economy for generations to come. We are all part of the collective journey to shape the future of our nation. Together, we are building a nation we are proud of, a nation defined by opportunity, unity, and purpose. Grenada is more than a place on the map. It is our heritage, our future, our home. We look forward to welcoming you.
Welcome to the island's boldest ATV experience. The only tour daring enough to bring you this level of excitement, freedom, and adrenaline. Feel the power. Conquer rugged trails. Experience breathtaking views. Ride beyond the ordinary. Feel the power. This is not just a tour. This is the power of Ride ATV. Get ready for fun. Get ready for excitement. Get ready to ride. Book now at ride.gd or call 473-422-1011. Ride ATV. Adventure starts here.
Sometimes I don't envy me either. Sometimes I don't envy me and the position that I'm tasked with sometimes, because I remember when I first started the program about a lot of years ago. Every day we'll have a story, right? And after 10 years of listening to all these stories every day, it kind of play a toll on you, right? Because it's tough. And I've listened to many stories, guys. I mean, more than the regular person should. I hear sad stories, I hear happy stories, I hear stories. We try to help as much as we can. This story here is nothing different than what we've been hearing over the time, where we have conflict, we have situations, and we try to get a resolution. And it's sort of like the roller coaster that we've seen before. But it's nothing new. It's a recurring decimal of like the same thing. So let me just bring you guys and I answer the question that a lot of people was asking, like, why did I block Aisha? Initially, her name was Aisha. Why did I block her? I would receive calls from Aisha Mason. That's how I knew her as. And at the time, sometimes I would refer her to someone on my team to communicate with her. But she never felt as if she was getting any kind of, anything's done. I remember I refer her to other friends, other people to help her. But he would always come back that they was never doing enough. I even saw situations where the same Aisha Mason that we spoke to here tonight, she went on Facebook and she criticized me in different ways. But she had the right to, right? Simply because she felt as if I wasn't doing enough. That's her fourth or fifth time on the program. And every time we try, it never seems as it is enough. So recently when she called me on this, I already know the person, I already know the individual. We already had this conversation. And I told my staff, I would prefer that we deal with her off air than to bring her on air. So she would call and we'd have this conversation. And she would call me 5, 6, 7 times, oftentimes when I'm not in a position to speak. And I would convey that message. I would say, I am not in a position to speak right now. I might be in a meeting. I might be on air. I might be doing something. And she would call. And most times she would call a number of different times. So it was off schedule. And for me, it was conflicting with me. So I blocked that number. Because even when we had the conversation and I told her the same advice I gave her on there, I said, listen, you have the man, you have a band that you're living with, and you guys living in a house. What about you get a work, get a job somewhere? I just hire people, I don't put out thing all the time to hire people, get a job, and then move out of the place. You can't just sit there and expect, when you call me, I'm gonna get on a ride and say, listen, let's do a pledge and let's see if we could get monies to fund these people. I don't have a surplus of money to say I could just put everybody up in a house, or I don't have the connection to say, well, I have a house sitting right there, nobody's living in, and I could just put you there. The truth and the fact about it is that is not the case. And oftentimes when things don't move as fast as she expects, you get on social media and to me, she never was friendly to all the things that we tried to help her with. So that's why I blocked her, because after I gave her those advice, she still wanted to come on. I said, you don't need to come on. You don't need to come on right along to discuss this. This is something that could be figured out besides coming on right along, outside of on air. You don't need to be on the program to discuss this, to help this. And if you ask her, she would tell you, I told her that. I said, we don't need to be on air to resolve the situation. So it was persistent, it was over persistent, and that's why I ended up blocking her. Right? That is why I blocked her. But she always seemed to find me. She always seemed to get another number or another number or another number. Or she would call someone and another media affiliate, and then the person would call me and they say, listen, did you hear of that story? I needed to help this lady. And the name that they would tell me is not the name that I know her by. So there'll be a different name. I'll be, okay, I ask her to contact my producer or whatever. And then when I get the call, it's her. So I know Aisha Mason, there was a name before that as well. And then there is this name that I just know now, which is new to me. I didn't know about the Janelle St. Louis. I didn't know about that. So the numbers would change, name would change, and that's how it came to me. So that is why I blocked her. It wasn't malintent. I didn't wish her any bad. I just felt like I did the most that I could do, and it was inconvenience to having to deal with that situation over and over. And it was too much. It was too much. And if I tell you it's too much, because I have seen a lot. I have done a lot. And if I tell you that something is too much for me, rest assured that it's freaking too much for me, because I just carry a lot on my back. And that is the truth. And that is the facts. Those are the facts. It is too much for me. It became too much for me. And I decided I'm not going to deal with it. I can't deal with it anymore. There are many other media platforms, many other people. There's a lot. And I can't. That's on top of the fact that I have my own issues that I deal with on a daily basis. And I have a whole community of issues to deal with here. So that's why I blocked her. All right? I wish her all the best. I don't wish her bad. I wish her all the best. And I wish that she could, I wish that circumstances will prevail where she get to live in a better place, where she could move out there. There is no dust coming from the road. There is no fumes, nothing like that. It will be whatever. It will be suitable, all of that stuff. I wish her everything that life have coming for her that is good. I don't wish her bad at all. I just feel like counseling might be the right thing to do. Like, more than the kind of counseling or advice or communication that I might be able to give you. I'm no professional counselor. I think I'm a logical person. That's how I see it, guys. All right? I don't wish you bad. I wish you all the best. Wish you all the best. And you guys don't know, like this program, this ride along and this platform, it is very tiring on the brain sometimes. It's very taxing on the brain. You guys don't really know. You think it's It's just come in and sit and talk. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. And people sometimes they don't understand. People sometimes don't understand that you are just one platform with a very mega staff, with just a good heart and just trying to do what you can do for everybody. You can't fix everybody's problem. You can't put everybody up. You can't provide for everybody. The best sometimes you could do is give somebody an advice. If they choose to take it, they take it. If they don't choose to take it, then what are you going to do? But we've done our best. I'm convinced that we do our best. I'm going to sleep good tonight and every other night. I don't sleep real good. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I got to big up and thank our sponsors. We've been telling you about Ride Go. I don't know how much of you guys really actually downloaded Ride Go, right? But this is big. This is really big, guys. Ride Go is a taxi company. Well, it's not a taxi. Listen, it's different. If you are sitting right home tonight and you want to go out and you need to get to the clubs, or you want to go and meet your grandmother, you want to go visit someone, and buses are running now, and you need to get somewhere, then you need to get Ride Go. Ride Go is an app in your phone. Whenever you need a taxi, you tap the app. A car will come and pick you up wherever you are. Yeah, wherever you are. Yeah, just as easy as that. Tap the app and you get a car coming to you. So download Ride Go right now from the App Store. Download Ride Go from the App Store right now. Just go to the App Store and type in Ride Go. That's it. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. Ride Go. Where do you want to go?
There's a new way to move in Grenada. Ride Go. Ride Go is here. Ride Go. Where do you want to go?
Looking for the perfect pre.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please.
Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet?
Yes, multi-X, all of them.
Smart! Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong.
Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Again, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for being a part of our program today. Catch you guys again tomorrow. Peace out. Good night.